Hello there and welcome to Simon's Shed, and today as a bit of a break from the layout updates, and because I've treated myself, we're going to do a loco review. First of all, I want to say massive thank you to all my subscribers. We've just passed 500 subs, which is absolutely incredible, so thanks for that. And as a bit of a celebration, and because I've had a bit of a break for a few days you can probably guess, bought and on the water. We popped into the toy shop slash model rail shop slash exhibition there, and yeah, I wasn't actually intending to buy anything, but when I saw this model on the shelf, the detail just astounded me. So it just looks so much better than the pictures I'd seen and the the images on the online retailers. So when I actually saw it in the flesh, or in the metal as it were, I couldn't resist, so I thought I would give it a review. So it is the Graham Farish Ivatt Class 2MT, and it is the LMS Black livery, 372627 even, and it is, as you can see, 6-pin DCC ready. So let's not waffle on, let's get it straight out of the box, because it really annoys me when other reviewers do that and just keep yapping, and I'm thinking, just take it out of the box and let me see it. So here we go, the usual Farish hard case, but then we've got this slightly awkward inner plastic case. Lift that off as well, and we've got some bits, some extra detail bits and some instructions. We'll take a look at those in a moment, but I think what I'm going to do is get a bit of track and get that ready on the track. So we just got the bit of plastic to pull it out carefully, sort of gently, because it is very detailed. So I'm terrified to break anything on this. There we go. Let's just get that on there so you can have a little look. And then I can talk about what's in the box. So let's have a look at the instructions first. We've got 2 sheets, one which looks like it's specific for the Ivatt, and this one which looks like it's a sort of generic Bachmann one. And it says the usual things. You need to run it in second radius and above curves is what it's designed for. We're about to find out whether it will run on first radius curves, but I'll come to that in a minute. And yes, be careful with it, don't run it on carpet because of the dusts and so on. And keep your track clean and lubricate it after every 24 hours worth of use. You know all this by now. Product warranty, collector's club, warranty request, done. And what's this one? The specific one says run it in for an hour in each direction. Again, second radius curves or greater allows it to perform best, but will it perform at all on first radius? We'll see. How to get the body off, and 6-pin decoder, lubrication, and here I've got some information on the extra detail parts. So cylinder drain cocks, they look like to me, these look like steps that go right on the front next to the front bogie, and pipe for the front. So let's have a look at the back quickly. It's a diagram of all the parts and how it all fits together. That's just telling you where the screw is to get the body off. We don't need that at the moment. And this, which is fairly easy to miss up there, it just tells you to pull the tender body up to fit the DCC chip. If you need to do that, it just pulls off. So that all sounds good and easy to do. Now let's have a quick look at the detail bits. Now, you remember in the instructions we had the pipe and the drain cocks. They're not in there, but that's not a problem because if I can get the camera to focus. There we are, finally got it to focus. You can see the pipe at the front, and I think you can see the drain cocks under the cylinders there. So that's a fantastic bit of detail that's already sort of fitted for you. But let's have a quick look at what's in the rest of the details bag. Okay, so just briefly, the detail that's not yet fitted is a roof here, and that's a little bit of roof that goes between the cab roof and the tender roof. These and the one hiding under there, I think they're cab doors, so you can add those. Really quite a good level of detail. And we've got some more pipes and these sort of triangular things, but I'm not entirely sure where they go or what they're for. But if you are an Ivatt expert, you'll probably know that better than me anyway. So there we go. A lot of extra detail and a lot of detail already on there. So I think the next thing to do is get a bit closer and take a closer look. There we are, so you can get a good really close look at that detail. And that is really what made me buy it. Hopefully that's coming across on the camera, because I think it's really stunning. You know, the detail on the motion down here and all the tiny handrails and whistles up there. It's just, and I don't know if you can see, but we've got detail inside the back of the tender there, and we've got cab detail as well, which I'll show you in a sec. I'll just get a look at the front. It's NEM pockets, as you would expect, for the couplers. But yeah, what can I say? Wow. And this is as it is straight out of the box. So I believe the roof bit would go between that gap and the cab doors down there. And if I just roll it back, I can have a look at the back. I might just be able to see inside the tender there. There is a lot of detail inside the cab, and the detail inside the cab, which you can just sort of glimpse. Again, on the back of the tender we've got the ladder and all the little handrails. Fantastic. I think what we need to do now is see how she runs. She definitely does run, because they were good enough to test it in the shop for me without me even asking or anything, so she definitely works, but she's not running, so that is the next job. Right, here we are at the test track. This is just my little loop of set track that I use to practice different scenery bits, and it's my only DC bit of track, so it's good for this purpose, which is running in locos that haven't been chipped yet. So, she's on the track. Let's see how she goes. Ooh, backwards. But never mind. Wow. She's very quiet. And to say she hasn't even been running yet, very smooth. I'm impressed with that. So I get her up to running in speed. Probably a bit too much. Okay, she's thoroughly run in now, and as you can see, she absolutely does go around first radius curves, and she's now running very, very smoothly too. If I can just show you the slow running, this is still in DC. So that's pretty good. So I think now what we'll do is get her chipped. Okay, DCC chip and tender. So according to the instructions, this just slides off and we can pop the DCC chip in. Ooh, always a heart in the mouth point, but it came off. So that's the blanking plate. That's chip 1. That's pin 1 rather, and that simply rather tight. There we go. Ta-da! Easy as that. And here we are on the proper layout. DCC'd. And away she goes. The Mickey Mouse, I believe they're nicknamed. Running really well. I think there are still some of these around. I think 6 or 7 survived. 128 built, starting around 1946. And yeah, I think there are a couple still running, and 4 or 5 others in various states of sort of static display or waiting to be restored to steam. So let's hook her up to some coaches. Beautifully detailed, fantastically smooth runner, and highly recommended. I would definitely say get one. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.